Well, welcome everyone. My name is Richard Hughes. I am glad to see you all here today. I will be giving you a lot of information and we're going to cover it pretty quickly. So you can't snore, you can't fall asleep, and you can't fall off your chairs. That's a no-no. We're going to cover everything as completely as we can, but I ask that you keep your questions until the end. You've already had an opportunity to look at the case study that we're going to use today that will help us use a typical family in America today to show how we do planning and what the various options are that you can consider when you do your planning if you're just starting out, or if you've already done some planning but you're a little worried that what you've got is out of date. This will show you how to upgrade it, rehabilitate it, and get it where you need to be today. Now that we know some of the particulars about John and Mary's family, we're going to start exploring some of the what-ifs. And just to summarize, you know, John and Mary are in a second marriage. They're retired. They each have a child. John has Alice. Mary has Bart. Both of those kids have 2 kids, so there's 4 grandkids in the mix. Now Bart, son Bart, is a bit of a problem. He doesn't like to work much, and he likes to drink a lot. So his second wife, Lola, brings home most of the bacon and pretty much does a great job keeping that household together. Alice is a pretty tough cookie. She's married to Rusty, who's also a pretty tough cookie, but he's pretty over-controlling. He's got a little bit of a gambling problem, and he likes to get into business deals without checking them out very closely. So he ends up finding himself in financial distress all of the time. John and Mary have 2 pets, Buddy, who's a little Yorkshire Terrier, and little girl Kitty, and they want to make sure that proper arrangements are made for them if something happens to John and Mary. We also have a very big problem in the family, and that's Danny, grandson Danny, who is autistic. John and Mary love this child to death and would do anything and want to do what they can to make sure that he gets the kind of care and education he's going to need for perhaps years to come. So, we don't have the classic perfect family, do we? How many people in this room have a perfect family? Let's see a show of hands. 1, pretty close? Pretty darn close. You are very fortunate. Very fortunate. Excellent.